What do skibbity boo, it's your boy SeanyB Gaming, and this is the channel where we like to review Smite footage and see where we went right and where we went wrong. So today we're going to be reviewing some Chronos Adc video, and I am laning with my friend Preston Penn, so we are able to do things like hold the wave. That's kind of the main reason why I wanted to upload this video. It's not a full game, but since I was able to partner with my friend, we were able to do something called holding wave in dual lane. So I wanted to upload this video to illustrate that, and then also kind of go over some mechanics of Chronos. So for starting in the build, we're going to be going tier 2 of Bancraft's Talon. This is just going to give us a lot of power and give us a decent amount of lifesteal. Once we have Bancraft's Talent online, we're going to have 100 magical power, while they're probably not going to have a whole lot of power. So it's a really strong and efficient starting item for magical hunters. And we're going to be kind of really using Chronos for his abilities and then hybriding into attack speed items. So as normal, we're going to start on our purple. We had our ward in case they tried to invade. And I put a point into my 3 just because it does a little more damage. The cooldown is a little bit longer. So right now we're just tagging up the Amaterasu. Miss her with the 3. Clean up the wave. Now Renus gets the basic attacks while she fights us in minions. Big mistake by her part. I did take a decent amount of damage back. So with the 3, it damages twice, and does more damage than the 1, and it's going to tag all the minions, but the 1 has a shorter cooldown, so it's actually a better item for poking. So right there, we were able to just combo off of each other and secure the kill, and Amaterasu is really too weak to contest. So now we have a point into our 3, into our 1. The next ability we're going to upgrade is our 2, and then we'll kind of go into the dynamics of how that works. Callie's here, but she's not going to dive on us. She's just not big enough yet. So Chronos' 2 ties into his passive, and the top item that kind of looks like a hurricane from above. If you activate your 2 and the little arrow or the minute hand up, we're going to focus on SeanyB. You've used her beads. So right now, we got a lot to talk about. Okay, so right here, what we are doing is we are zoning SeanyB off of wave. So as the minions kill each other, Ymir and I are getting XP, but since SeanyB is so far back, she's actually not getting XP for when our minions die.
Not a problem yet.
And what that is allowing us to do is anytime she comes forward to try to get XP, we can put pressure on her and try to kill her. Right now she's here with her teammate. We're going to go ahead and do some damage to this Amaterasu. Very good poke. Tagged her with the 1. So right now they have pressure, not necessarily high pressure, but they're up in the wave. Oof, I ran out of mana, or else we probably would have gotten her. So I think we're going to peel off and go for a camp, which will leave me time to explain Chronos' 2.
Cancel that.
So depending on when you activate the 2, the minute hand on your passive will be in one of 4 spots. The top one, that looks like a hurricane, is going to be health regen. The one in the right side, going clockwise, that looks like a potion, is going to be unlimited mana. So what that means is you pop your 2, and then you can cast your 3 and your 1 without losing any mana for casting those. And then this is really helpful in the early game whenever you're a little more mana dependent. And then the bottom symbol gives you bonus attack power, and then the symbol on the left gives you even more bonus attack power. So early game, we want to activate our 2 for the potion to get the free mana casts. And then for the late game, when we're not so worried about mana, we want to be using the 4th item, the item on the left, to get the bonus damage. So right now we got our Bancroft's Talon. We pick up some potions, and we're going to make our way back to lane. Also, when you activate your 2, you do get an increase to movement speed and attack speed. So right now we're going to run up and we're going to see if we can hold wave. In fact, I'm like pretty confident. Yeah, we can just run in and bot. We got Bancroft's Talon online. Our damage has just hit a spike. So we are going to make all efforts. Ymir just had a great wall. We're going to make a huge effort to just hunt them down. That's the beads. Small wins. So now we're gonna zone a little bit.
Be careful.
Just back it up. We don't even need to attack the minions. Let the minions attack each other. And then we're just here for the season on. Your beads are down. We're gonna bot. Might be one basic too much for her. We're able to secure the kill.
Be right back.
Because I'm working with Preston, we're able to hold wave, which then causes them to want to move forward. And then anytime they move forward, we just pressure them with our abilities and our stuns and our damage to confirm the kills. So it is a good strategy to hold wave. It kind of forces their hand. If they want XP, they've got to move forward. If they are okay with not getting XP, then they can just hang back and be safe. But right here is a great spot to hold the wave, because now they have to extend past halfway to get to the minions. So a little bit of a miscalculation. They had more than our wave, so their minions cleared our minions first, which means we gotta do a little bit of lane clear. But now that we have that, we're going to push them off. The stun into the 1. We're gonna back up. That was our damage.
Enemy missing middle.
Our basics
Enemy
do
middle.
damage, but it's not as safe as just running in there and firing our 3 and then 1. So let's see.
Enemy missing
I'm gonna
middle.
time it on the damage. Izanami does get her ult off, and I think I actually died for minions right there. Ymir was able to buy me a second. So right there I was just a little too aggressive. Izanami silenced me with her ult, and I guess I could have beadsed it to try to get my ult off a little bit faster. And then there's a slight chance I would have survived if I did that.
Enemy missing left.
Other than me dying, I feel like we had really good aggression right there. We were able to get the carry pick. So just a little unfortunate. So now we're here. Missed the 3. It was unfortunate.
Be careful, right on my way.
Then after Bancroft's Talon, we are going into
Enemy
the
missing
cooldown
middle.
boots.
Middle.
It is all right.
I think cooldown outweighs the 8% lifesteal and a little bit of bonus power that you get. So Amaterasu is bopping a little bit. If she were to pressure me, I would need to react. I couldn't just fight through her right now. So if she dashes and misses me, then I can just get Izanami.
You're welcome. Yep.
So we do have Bancroft's Talon online, so we are getting some lifesteal, so not too worried about regaining my health in lane.
An enemy has been slain.
Gonna silent, gonna stun, then use my one, she's gonna dash out.
Feel my aura.
So now we have our one fully maxed. I did not put a second point into my ultimate. I believe it just reduces the cooldown of the ultimate. So right now, I'm just holding wave. As their minions die, I gain XP. You can see there's a bit of a fight going on in jungle, so we're going to rotate over. We are still getting XP.
I'll attack middle lane.
What are you even doing?
I'ma catch you.
Carry me,
So
team.
we are a level 9 to the Izunami and Amaterasu's level 7. That was super bad play.
Everyone look away.
A lot of things I could have done there. I could have ulted as soon as Amaterasu started to ult me. I think that would have brought me up closer to their tower in lane. I could have beezed and then ran away. I tried to stun her while she was ulting, so she was CC immune. That was just quite a bit of a misplay. I definitely could have gotten out of that. Right here, we're going to go for the high pressure. She turned around, so she's dead. Here comes the Amaterasu. We're just going to ult. This was definitely too early to ult.
Yes.
But I wanted to get my health and mana back. I think that's why I rationed. It was a good reason to ult right there.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Nobody's in left, so we're just gonna clean up this farm. I think we're gonna hold wave here. Nope, we're gonna lifesteal off the wave. Then go for our purple. So it makes sense that I cleared the wave there, that way I could get my purple and not miss out on any XP.
Careful in the jungle.
So our team all around is kind of dominating. We're up about 5,000 gold, 12.5 minutes in. We are up by 5 kills, it's 11 to 6. In terms of level, we have 4 people level 11 or higher. They have 2 people at a level 11. So we're just winning in terms of level. So a couple people on me are stunned. Didn't have my ult. I was just out of position. I don't think I could have gotten out of that one unless I had my ult.
Can you just AFK under the tower? An enemy has
So it looks
been
like I'm gonna
slain.
show face in middle. Just kidding. Going through the jungle. So after our cooldown boots, we're going to be going into Demonic Grip. And this is going to be kind of that flex into the attack speed items. So we got the increased power on our 2. We're going to bop with this Izunami. We clean up the minion wave. We're waiting for our stun. We get the bonus damage. Pop the 1. She's weak, so we're gonna pressure. We might be able to poke her with a 1 and get the kill. We miss. She misses her ult. Set's able to come in and just clean up. That's not a problem.
An enemy has been slain.
So we're gonna make our way back to our purple. Just keep getting all the XP that we can.
Why am I so good at the game?
I'm not sure how many more waves of minions are going to be held this game, but I did think it was worth pointing out to anybody who
Enemy
hasn't
missing middle.
seen that strategy in dual lane. It does also work in every game mode. So hold on, we're getting ulted, beads. Now we're going to ult out. regain some health. Back to safety, but now we're on a long cooldown. So after I have my 1 max, I do start putting points into my ultimate.
Enemy missing left.
Gonna clean up this tower. Izanami is on me. I do have all my abilities, so we're going to just
Your middle tower
blow her up. Boom. She threw basic attacks, so we were able to get her with the 1. Now we're getting chased by Amaterasu.
On my way. Retreat.
Enemy missing middle.
Your team has
Pretty
destroyed
weak.
a left enemy tower. On my way.
The team is crashing, so I'm gonna come out of tower. I might be able to get a stun off. Might be able to do something that helps. I'm just gonna
Enemy
clean up
missing
the
middle.
wave and then back.
Be right back.
So I do not actually own this skin. Somebody popped the skin booster, but I am a huge fan of this skin. I think the concept of an old man changing into a young baby and his ultimate is a great idea.
Group up.
Really works well with Chronos' lore and his kit.
Be careful, right.
So there's a big team fight going mid. I'm going to make my way back to left lane. I might be able to help, but I made the right call because Izanami is in left lane.
Be careful,
What
right.
are you even doing?
Be careful,
Carry me,
left.
team.
She's missing, and I forgot to call her out. Oh, she's hitting her purple. Which means I'm going to go hit my purple. There's a Callie here, so we're just going to kind of back up a little bit. Looks like she disengaged.
Your right tower is under attack.
I see Anubis really far pushed up at our red buff, so I'm going to make my way over there. We might be able to catch him. There's a Callie. Got the stun. Got the poke.
They are getting bamboozled.
Your left tower is under attack.
So Izanami is rotating over instead of pushing my
Your
tower.
right tower has been destroyed.
I'm gonna make my rotation back. Izanami's in mid.
Enemy missing left.
Think all of that is okay. I think my team can handle her. She's pretty under leveled.
An enemy has been slain.
With her dead, we're just going to go ahead and push these waves. There's no point in holding it because the tower will kill it and she won't be back in time.
Be careful, right. Enemy missing
Going to go
middle.
ahead and invade their red buff.
On my
Doesn't look
way.
like anyone's around, so we should be pretty safe.
Right lane.
There's an Anubis, so we're not going to pick up the red buff.
Be careful, right. On my way. On my way.
Waiting for his beats to end. And immediately going to
Can you
pull
just
out
AFK
of
under
the
the
Callie
tower?
and Anubis combo.
Carry me, team.
Nice job.
Did some good teamwork
No
with that
problem.
Nox. Boom.
An enemy
Bada
has been
boom.
slain.
Another good play with
Catch
the
these
Nox.
hands. Why am I so good at the game?
Oh,
Double
so
kill.
for some reason, oh, I know why.
They can't handle the
Typically,
5
I would not recommend building Breastplate of Valor
Your team has destroyed
on a
enemy
magical carry. Up, and that's gonna be the game.
Good game.
Well, I will touch on that later. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment. If you're new to the channel and you're interested in this kind of content, be sure to give it a subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for stopping by, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.